First thing, let's talk about today, we're going to talk about real quick some goal and dream management, okay? Goal and dream management. So what happened, ladies and gentlemen, that obviously we cannot control time. Nobody can control time. And then we talk about time management, and really it's goal and dream management, right? Because there's nothing you're going to do to manage that time. The clock going to tick. But what I want to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that's one thing that's consistent, that is universal for everybody on the planet. We got 24 hours in a day, seven days a week. How that we use that is how we determine if we're going to be successful. So one thing I want to share with you, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you got your pen and paper, that you need to have a schedule, better known as a ritual, or better known as a habit. Now, this is important. Write this down. You got to have a schedule. And the schedule need to be a ritual or a habit. So once it's habitual, it allows you to have a chance to be more successful and more productive. That doesn't mean you don't fall off, you don't change, you don't stop, you don't modify. Life shows up. But at the same time, by having it, help keep you in place. And so a schedule or a habit is something that you are doing consistently. You are doing really daily. You should allow yourself to run your same regimen on a daily basis. Believe it or not, we do it anyway. We do it either consciously or we do it subconsciously. But you have a schedule, routine, and habit of things that you do. It's just sometimes we are not, focusing and controlling a lot of things we do. So let's talk about it. In a goal and dream management, because if you actually want to accomplish your goals and dreams, you have to have some schedule and manage that to make that happen. So let's look at some things you need to have in your schedule. You should have, beyond a shadow of a doubt, and people don't want to talk about it, you should have a money review. You have to have designated. It doesn't matter. Some people, first thing in the morning, they get their coffee before they leave for the day to do whatever they do. They either get on the computer, they get on their cell phone, they review what has came through their particular accounts, investments, real estate, cash flow statements, all these particular things. You have to have a schedule to do that every day, preferable the same time. And the reason why, it allows you to function your life more clearly, more peacefully. If you just check it one day at 8 o'clock, another day at 1, another day at 3, it throws you out of the loop and you can't build consistency and you get mental fatigue. Write that down. You get mental fatigue. So we want to show you how you can compartmentalize, organize, and mobilize your energy and efforts just by having a schedule. So one thing is a money review. Okay, so you got to sit down and you got to look at, okay, where I got going, what I need to do, what numbers I need to hit. Okay, the next thing you need to have in there, and you should have, is a family time. Now, again, to your best ability, you should be able to schedule that. For the most part, schedules are the same. People work 9 to 5s. People run a business. The children go to school. The schedule's the same. So it's not really that complicated for you to map out what time you're going to do family time. So now let me stop right here before we get any further in the goal and dream management. What happens is we believe that we have to have these equal, or we have to put more time in this area. Let me just give you a quick example and analogy to let you know you don't always have to have the same amount of, it's not the same amount of time. It's not always about the quantity, it's about the quality. So let me give you an example. You can, if this is a scale, my birthday is September. I'm not into zodiac, but they say they stand for Libra, right? Supposed to stand for scale, right? Whatever that means, right? But let me just show you a quick example. If you have a scale and you have 3 big rocks on one side, you can have 6 smaller rocks on the other side, and they can still weigh the same. So don't get caught up that if you spend an hour on money, 30 minutes on family, and an hour in another area. Whatever time that you put in, make it quality time, and don't worry about the quantity of it, but make it quality, okay? Because you want to, so you're looking at having balance and not equality. Because from a numerical point of view, 6 obviously is greater than 3, or 3 is smaller than 6. That's only if you was looking at it from a quantity point of view. That things are not going to always be equal. So you want it to be balanced. So you're looking for a balanced life, as Dr. Earl Dyer, Dr. Dyer, is no longer living, one of the great self-development spiritual trainers definitely of our time, as Dr. Dyer talked about, Wayne Dyer, as Dr. Dyer talked about, is that you want to live a balanced life. And so you're looking at balance. But the ideal is that you got a schedule and that you do it. Sometimes could be more than others, but you want to have consistency.